bless you again, Global Christian friends. God bless the American people, the American government. God bless you, pastors, saints, and churches out there. Knowing he has power over all the power of the enemy, which he gave also unto you, Luke 10:19. Knowing that the spirits are subject unto you, Luke chapter 10, verse 20. Here we see them begging him. They besought him that he would not command them to go out into their deep. And that is Luke chapter 8, verse 31. But you need to understand what it means to be shorelined. And this is, I recall one time I spoke at a church, and one of the deacons came to me and said after the service, you know, you will not be invited to preach here again. And I said, well, that's perfect, all right. I've got churches I preach in, the north, south. I've got my own churches. I preach at a church. And he said, would you want to know why you will not be invited to preach here again? I said, well, it really don't matter if I'm not going to be invited, but if you want to tell me, I'll listen. He said, because you're teaching the people to move away from the shore. I said, well, I know one thing. As long as you stay near the shore, you are within striking distance of the enemy. Because he don't want to go out into the deep. And he told Jesus that. They besought him that he would not command them to go out into the deep. But Jesus said, launch out into the deep. Now the Apostle Peter would do so in the 21st chapter, again, of John. Launch out into the deep and let down thy nets for a drought. And here Simon answered and said unto him, Rabbi, we've toiled all the night and have taken nothing. Nevertheless, at thy word, I will let down the nets. You notice that? I won't launch out into the deep, but at thy word, I will let down the nets. You notice that? At thy word, I will let down my nets. Now, look at the power of Jesus on the shoreline. He told them to launch out into the deep. Our nets are being washed and cleansed to prepare ourselves for a possible catch for tomorrow. But since we know who you are and what you've done, at your word we will let down the net. Jesus said, let down your nets, plural. Peter said, I will let down the net, single. You notice that? I will let down the net, Jesus. But Jesus had let down the nets. And when they had done this, they enclosed a great multitude of fishes, and their net brake. You notice that? Ezekiel 47:9 had already said, they shall enclose a great multitude of fishes. The word had gone forth already. They shall enclose a great multitude of fishes. And here they let down one net, and their net break. You found a similar incident in John 21:5-6, somewhere thereabout. Even when you don't obey Jesus, his words still stand. You notice that? Even when you don't obey him or disobey him or don't know him, his words still stand. Because he is the word. He said, let down your nets. I'll let down one. Because of who you are, I'll just do one net. Come on, fellas, let's just be obedient to him. Let's let down one net. And because of that, here, their net, B-R-A-K-E, break. 5 and 6. And they beckoned unto their partners, which were in the other ship, that they should come and help them. And they came. And they filled both the ships, so that they began to sink. Think about this statement, children. Think about this. They are using their own imagination and their own consensus, but they're not listening thoroughly, these are apostles, to what Jesus instructed them. Let down your nets. You're going to need your nets. You're not going to need one net. You're going to need your nets. N-E-T-S. Jesus knew the word that said, you can read it in Ezekiel 47:9, they shall encompass a great multitude, not just a multitude, but a great multitude of fishes. So Jesus knew this. And what's he doing? He's showing his appreciation to Peter for using his boat. I use your boat, I'll repay you. I'll show you how thankful I am. But you're the one that's being disobedient. My full appreciation cannot be realized because of your disobedience. I'm trying to thank you. You're not listening fully and totally. They need help. They need help. When Jesus wants to show his appreciation, it's more than your imagination can conceive to receive it. God bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful time in the Lord as we are here. Global Christian friends, pastors and saints and churches. Bless the American government.